April 30th, 2025, and a new man is spotted for the first time at Binghamton University. He wears head-to-toe fowl, a yellow cloak to hide his identity from the world, yet make him impossible to miss. Who is this man? What is he doing? And what does it mean for our precious college? Who is Duckman?
So the craziest thing happened to me today. I was walking on the spine, I was carrying some books because I was coming back from class, and then literally out of nowhere, a man wearing a full duck costume came and slammed the books out of my hand and said quack quack and ran past me. I was in shock, so I didn't actually know what was happening, but all I saw was a blur of yellow in the distance as I turned around.
Students woke up April 30th, enjoying a fresh wave of warm weather, looking forward to spring fling. On their way to class, they were met by a new surprise, campus bulletin boards painted with posters. Have you seen this man? They soon would. On the spine, in dining, at the Union, or the library, and in residence halls. He even went to classes. Having seen his posters, he became more than just a random man.
He just came out of nowhere. We were just studying, we were just in Professor Gibson's podcasting class, and all of a sudden he emerged. I didn't have too much else. He's really an enigma.
He attracted swaths of followers, admirers even.
Duckman, I have loved you ever since I laid eyes on you. That very first time you entered my classroom. Your yellow suit caught my eyes instantly as you spread your ducks all around the class.
Duckman in his yellow suit, and he comes up to us, and I think, what's gonna happen? And then he looks at my boyfriend in the eyes and he goes, quack, quack, quack. And my boyfriend goes, I love you too. Then Duckman bridal carries my boyfriend out the door into a duck carriage, and they ride off into the sunset. Duckman, I want my boyfriend back!
His immediate stardom spilled onto Binghamton Yik Yak and Instagram, causing people to question his identity, or if he was even a student, and the stories only got more intense.
At Einstein's, I went to sit down, and I noticed a quack sign on the table. And so I don't think too much of it, it's a little odd, but whatever. I eat my breakfast, I go back to the dorm, and the Duckman is sitting at my desk.
He's my roommate. I've noticed some of my things have gone missing. He's gone missing. It hurts a man when you have mangoes, and then a duck takes all your mangoes. I don't think mangoes are within the duck's diet. I thought they were into breadcrumbs. I get it if he took all my croutons, but he hasn't. He took all my fruits. It's mango season. I bought 100 mangoes, okay? And he took all of them.
Things I saw that f***ing Duckman do. We were in Vietnam, and they say there's a Geneva Convention. You need a Duckman convention after that. We were walking into this village, and I said, buddy, that's a friendly. They're friendlies. They're not going to hurt us, and there's nothing there for us. And he just turns around and he goes, they all quack the same. And then he raised the whole village. I'm sorry. He raised the whole village. And as it was burning, and they started running out, the women and the children with napalm singeing their backs, he just was laughing, and he was calling them and he even said, I'm sorry, I can't talk about this.
Is he a madman, some sort of psycho attention seeker making people's days worse? Or is he an icon?
I drink a lot of water, and sometimes this means, I go to the bathroom a little bit more than I should, which is fine, which is completely normal. So I do it sometimes. And one time, I went to the bathroom in lecture hall, and lo and behold, I open up the door, and right behind me walks in Duckman. Now, this is a beautiful man. I've never seen a more glorious yellow suit in my life. I'm absolutely floored by the fact that I can share a space with him. I go to the urinal, and you know how you're supposed to have one urinal in between two people peeing, right? Well, I choose the rightmost urinal in order to be a respectful person. Duckman chooses the middle urinal. Now I'm thinking, Duckman, what are you doing? Well, little did I know, Duckman looks over the partition and says, "You got a really good thing going there, sir." And I will tell you, my smile has not left my face since. Duckman, thank you so much. You changed my life.
I know that I can't remember what my life was like before I met him. Today, I was at my club, and he walked in, and he just had this overwhelming presence, this aura that was just emanating off of him. I was completely stunned. And I asked him for help with one of my questions, because it was the crossword club. And God, I'm sorry, it was so intense. He looked me in the eyes. I asked him a question. He looked me directly in the eyes. He took me by the chin just like this. And he looked me in the eyes. He said, "Quack." I said, "Duckman, it's 3 letters." And he said, "I don't care anymore. I just want you to look at me. It's just us." And he gave me a kiss of such tender passion that everything else just melted away. The crosswords, the questions, the letters, the words, nothing else was left. And God, I just wish I could see him again. Fuck. I'm sorry.
Could Duckman actually be saving Binghamton?
I came to realization, got a final coming up next week. No, week after? Too soon. I'm not ready. So I was kind of, I don't know, I found myself on a bench, really thinking about things, and just out of nowhere, man in the yellow suit walked up to me. He just sat next to me, hit me with a little quack, and I don't know, it meant a lot. He sat there with a while for me. I don't know where I'd be without him right now. It's a rough day, but I honestly can't wait for tomorrow.
This waterfowl-adorned man might actually be the single thing this campus needed most, a sort of spiritual Robin Hood brightening the days of those around him. But just when good things arrive, the establishment steps in.
I don't know what they did with him. I don't know where he is. To be honest, I'm scared.
I'm just really starting to get worried about Duckman.
This documentary set out to ask who is Duckman, to find out who the man behind the mask is. But maybe, instead of asking who is Duckman, we need to be asking, how can we help him?